What are you doing, Bobo? What you doing? Morning, everybody. Jason, Bobo, Hollis Farms. I'm gonna get PJ out in just a few minutes. Let Bo run around and pee and poop, do all that good stuff. Been raining all morning. It is wet again. So, trying to decide what I'm gonna do. Wind's blowing. I think it's supposed to get better here as the day goes on. It's actually about 12 o'clock. Hadn't done much this morning, but just kind of piddle around. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. We are ready to get back on this van project. Like I said earlier, this is gonna be a long project, off and on. So I hadn't done anything since we got back from the coast in it. But I am fixing to get started. I think I'm gonna do a little bit right now and kind of give y'all an idea, excuse me, what we're working on. All right, so it's starting to rain again. What are you doing, PJ? How you like that haircut, huh? How you like that haircut? Yeah, hey, come over here and let's pet you, come on. There you go. Let's see what you doing. Come here, PJ. Hey, you do it, come here. Come here, you crazy dog. Got your haircut? Yeah, got your haircut. All right, so it is starting to rain again. So, got some tools out, crawled in the van. Next part of this project is taking one more row of seats out. So we'll be back down to what we're gonna have, 2 for a 6-seater. 6-seater van. Oh, I still don't feel like crawling around in here. Somebody left a Dr. Pepper bottle under here. My whole bunch likes Dr. Pepper pretty much. Get 2 rows out and then we'll think about what we're gonna do next. All right, got another one of them loose. Uh-oh, that's gonna turn over on me. Stay there, see? All right, I gotta go get the Ranger. Always, as I'm fooling with this project, could have done some of it. Of course, it's turkey season, and y'all know how that goes. But thinking as I go, I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm thinking about in just a second. And some nice seats too; they are comfortable. All right, so I'm gonna end up making me some storage back here. Sleeping quarters slash storage, hunting stuff, maybe drawers. And I was just thinking, do I want to keep that seat and just make it right here? But I don't think, I think I want to do, I don't need more than 6 seats. So I need the storage space more than anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this other seat out. And then we got to do some measuring. I was kind of wanting to buy a deck system like this for the van. I've studied and studied. They make them for the van, but they don't make them for the passenger type van that's got the air conditioner box and all back here. So I'm just about convinced that I'm gonna have to just build something. And I'm no carpenter, but I like doing that kind of stuff. I just got to take my time and do it. That's why I hadn't been in a big hurry in this project, because the main part of this project is gonna be a little later. Hopefully hopefully start on that in the next month, and I'll show you all that when all that happens. But I think, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this seat out. I think and then we got to measure and see how much room we got. Well, that opened her up pretty good. Making some room now. Come on. Where you at? Come on. Good girl. Alright, so we are finna run these seats out of the van down here to the shop. Get them out of the weather. Where you going? Huh? Where you going, pretty girl? Alright, so I'm trying to think this thing through. Get some of this stuff out of the way. My main thing, when I get done, is I want to be wherever, how high we build our little deck system, I want to be able to sit up. So, and I'm not that tall. Boy, that right there is close. I'm sitting on top of this Yeti. Boy, I done got it muddy in here. I reckon it'll vacuum out though. Let's see how tall this Yeti is. 15 inches. Boy, I could just about deal with that, y'all. If you was sleeping. And I got it. I mean, let me show y'all what I'm working with here. So the one reason I wanted a passenger van is because it was finished, it's insulated, it's got the air conditioner back here. Of course, you wouldn't want to let the van run all night if you're sleeping in it, but I just kind of wanted it like this, and all I want to add is our little system in here for right now. I know I don't want it that tall, even though if you wasn't worried about sitting up, and I shouldn't have to worry too much about sitting up because we're going to have the seats right here when we get up, you know, just like getting out of bed and going to the couch, we got the chairs. So, but I don't know if I want it that tall because that would be an awful tall drawer. And I probably I just thought about this, and I thought about this earlier. I need to keep it below this vent. Let's see, and I bet that's about 12 inches, and that's what we're going to want. Yep. 12 inches is where it's going to probably have to be. And that's good. That's fine. Got a little custom work. We'll have to work around all this because I want to make as much storage because I am enjoying, even though as small as the Lexus is, the little deck system we built in the back is just, it has just been handy turkey hunting out of, or anything else. And one good thing here too is we've already got the anchor points. We could plenty of options to bolt it down. Boy, look at the mud I made. That's the only bad thing about carpet. I got to get me some mats, but this is going to be covered up before too long anyway. I got in my mind how I want to do it. I got in my mind how we want to do it. I've been watching quite a few YouTube videos on whether it be truck with the topper like the Titan builds and all kind of stuff. I really got it in my mind exactly how I want to do it. I'll be a little slow with it because I'm not a carpenter, but I want to take my time. I'm not going to use scrap wood and stuff on this one like we did on the Lexus. Experimenting with it. I want to end up with drawers on this one instead of just space in it because we got a lawnmower measure this real quick. We're gonna end up being there. What are we gonna end up with? We're gonna end up with close to 6 foot on this one in length. So I'm gonna want drawers under this one. That's gonna take me a little time to do because I sure ain't never built any drawers, but we can figure it out. Hey, there's so much stuff on YouTube. You can do anything if you just dig hard enough. Somebody will show you how to do it. So my biggest thing is I gotta figure out my height, which to the bottom of this vent from that carpet is 12.5. And that'll be good enough because I'm gonna end up with some big drawers back here. Won't be real deep, but we'll have room on top. And most of the time, you know, 99% of the time, we're just gonna be local hunting and stuff. And so the drawers under it'll be fine, and then we'll put stuff on top. And then if we travel or something, we got plenty of room up front to put stuff. I believe it's gonna work out real good. I just really want to take my time and get this thing right. So I'm gonna sit here and do a little measuring and thinking and let PJ keep running around. Kind of get in my mind. I don't think I better cover that vent up. I really don't think. If I got half of it, it'd probably be okay. I'm gonna study on that a little bit. Half of it wouldn't hurt a thing, and I could even move that vent up. I could take it off and kind of see how it's made behind it. I may can slide it up. Boy, I like it. I like room. All right, so I've been measuring and doing a little thinking, which is kind of dangerous. This Yeti cooler is a little over 15 tall, and I got some totes I bought, Craftsman totes or whatever they are. They're red and black with a good lid. They are about 15 inches tall. So I'm debating on whether I want to do drawers. I like totes because I have stuff that I'm going to use every day, and then I'm going to have stuff that I don't use a lot. And the drawers, I don't know. I'm just bad thinking. I went over there in the slide-in truck camper that I got to get rid of. Up there in the bed space, I think it's about 30 inches. So if I go 18 inches to my deck, and then if I have a 2x4 or whatever, and end up with 16 inches of open space under it, 30 on top, it's going to be the same space as the slide-in truck camper as far as the sleeping area and the headroom and all. So I'm really thinking that's what I'm going to do, because it's, like I said, this is going to be more for everyday use, not as much for sleeping, but we'll be able to do that. So that's what I'm studying on, and I'll probably mess up, golly. But if we build it out of wood or whatever we build it out of, if it's too tall, too short, well, too tall, we can cut it off. Too short, we'll have to just kind of start back over. But golly, once I get started and get me some material and all, I go pretty good. But the thinking process of doing it how I want to do it is, it's 6 foot across. When you got from window to window, 6 foot across, you can sleep crossways in this thing. But I just don't think I want my bed that tall, because let's see, I'll end up 22 inches. I've seen some people doing them that way and sleep crossways. I just don't know if that's, I'd almost rather get catty cornered or what. I'm gonna have enough room for me, I think, that way, depending on how tall I get, because I want to be able to utilize those seats up there and lean them if somebody wants to get comfortable, and lean it back as far as it'll go. So just a little bit of thinking. But the lower I go, the less I'll interfere with them chairs, seats or whatever. And 15 inches is gonna get me just a little bit into that vent. I don't think that's gonna bother us at all. So I'm kind of ready to get started. Once I get started and get it off my mind, we'll be rolling. But I ain't gonna have time to get any material today. But once we do that, we'll get to rolling. It won't be too bad. It won't be too bad at all. All right, y'all, so I kind of drew me a little material list and little plans, kind of like I want to build my deck and all in the van. I'm sure things will change. Just kind of get me a good idea and get me some material so we can get started. And I am fixing to work on this Nutty Buddy and finish this little Dr. Pepper Zero. And I got to call it a day on this, and I gotta go get Cody unless we get into something else. Probably not gonna do a whole lot this evening, but it's just wet and nasty. I hope it's pretty tomorrow, but anyway, appreciate y'all watching.